Oh, yeah, yeah. Here we are. We're back again. We're excited. 4 o'clock, we're seeing how this time works. So hopefully some of you are on and watching. We are on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and then we're going to record it, and then you can watch it later if you need to. So hello, everyone. I'm your proud principal, Dr. Amato from H.L. Johnson Elementary, and we have the team here. You guys want to introduce yourselves, please?
Hey,
Hello.
So we have
No, we're
PTO. Oh, there you go. Go ahead, German.
yes, we're HLJPTO. I'm German,
I'm Amy. I'm Jen.
And
and we
Michelle
have
over here.
And good afternoon, everybody. It's Mrs. Agadello. We're excited for another live stream.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so first I'm going to see how it looks. Oh, look at us on this side. I love it. So welcome back. It's August 25th, 2025. We are in week 3, Monday of week 3. So exciting. Today is the 11th day of school, or the 10th day if you're in kindergarten and you were part of Staggered Start. So, I can't help myself. I love it. I'm more of a count up than a countdown kind of girl. I love to be with your children every single day. It makes the world a better place. Every single one of them does. So I'm just really, again, so happy you're here and so happy we're back. With that being said, H.L. Johnson is an A-rated school, and that is because of everyone involved, the entire community, right? So, of course, our amazing teachers. We cannot do anything without teachers. No job would be around without our teachers. So thank you so much to our teachers and then your students for working so hard. But the school home partnership is a huge piece. As you can see, our PTO basically is here as much as Mrs. Agadello and I, and so we're just super excited to be together and be in A school, and that's because of all of us that are involved. So thank you for your amazing children and working with us every single day. With that being said, we are leveling up this year, and we are leveling up in communication, connection, and commitment, and that is why we're doing more streams. That's why we're here with you right now, to make sure that we are communicating with you, that you are connected with us, and that we are all committed to each other to ensure that this year is as successful as possible. And so with that being said, Cherrydale is on its way. So ladies, you want to talk a little bit about Cherrydale before I jump into all the fun items that I have over here with me, or do you want me to talk about it?
we can talk about it, but there's a lot of new fun stuff that's in Cherrydale. Between the new items that are in the packets, we were looking through it and we're like, this year they actually stepped up a lot of things. So we're super excited for them. There's like a whole charcuterie thing happening. So, and a lot of the taco night stuff that all the parents need and everything, and of course our beloved cookie sales that we love to do, which is what we live on. But there's a lot of cool prizes, and I think Dr. Amato, you can show what you got that we were showing now.
All right. Okay. So everything you said. First of all, wrapping paper is huge for me every year. They even had Jaggy wrapping paper last year. It was amazing what I purchased. But then the cookie dough is a major seller in my home. We actually just ran out over summer. I buy so much of it. You just pop it in. It's easy, and they're the best cookies. And yeah, taco night. Who doesn't love a taco night? So I'm going to kind of jump into a large screen. Okay. Everyone will be getting these. Can you see them? I hope so. It's a big envelope. It's going to tell you all about Cherrydale. This doesn't come out until next week, so you will get this home in your yellow folders. All right. Once you get it, you're going to flip it around. You're going to open it up, and you're going to see 2 papers that I think are super important. This one and, oh man, did I take it out, mix it up? I did. And this one. Okay. So this one's first things first. Right? So you can scan this QR code that's right here, or you can go to shopfund.com/reg for register. And what you're going to do is you are going to register, and you're going to look for H.L. Johnson Elementary School PTO in order to register. Once you register, you're going to share with 10 or more supporters using the online tools. Of course, there's all the social media. You can also do email. You can do the SMS. You can do text messages. You can share from the link from the shopfund.com. So you want to do that with 10 or more supporters. As soon as you do that, you need to rip these little things off, okay? These two little things. This is what you need to do. The back of this says it, right? It says all the ways you do it. But you're going to rip these off and you're going to make sure they're in the yellow folder. You're going to fill it out. That way your child gets the first two things. They get this and this. So with this one, they get this yellow. It's glow time, glow in the dark, Moolah collectible. This is what it looks like. This is their first one. So cool. And then if you do the second one, which you should just do both at the same exact time. So then this one, you get these cool glow in the dark glasses. Who doesn't want these? So cool, right? But you get to open this, which is fun. I don't know if you've ever done these things, these X things that they do at Target. But this is kind of like that. You open it up. And then you're going to attach this to your backpack because you're so cool and you've already done it. So look at this. First of all, this is an amazing fidget. You just do it to your backpack. So neat. You can play with it up and down. We all love our fidgets. And then you get your first Moolah. Yes, he's sitting on money, ladies and gentlemen. Moolah. Cash cow right here. And he's a cash cow because, I mean, check out the back of his hat. Couldn't get cooler than that. And you're going to put this on your backpack. All the children want these. Trust me, we make a big deal out of it. They make a big deal out of it. They collect them. You're going to get even more of these. But this is our cash cow showing that you are ready to make the moolah for our biggest fundraiser at the school. So once you do that, these are the two things that you get. Again, that's because you've registered at shopfund.com. You can scan the QR code. You look for H.L. Johnson Elementary PTO. The way you do it is you share this from after you register with 10 or more supporters, as many as possible. You can do it on all the social media as well as SMS or text message and email. You're going to take out these two things right here. You're going to put them in the yellow folder. Your child turns them into their homeroom teacher. And then we get the cool moolah cow and along with their fidget. Here's what it looks like. And you get the cool sunglasses. I already misplaced my sunglasses. So that's the first step. Then the next step. This is when it gets really cool. So I love these. Every year it's a little bit different, but you're going to get more keychains just like this moolah cow. And it's a mystery. So the first two items you sell, you're going to rip this out. You're going to put children's name on it, the teacher, all the information, right? You're going to cut it out. Then you get your next one. Then the same with 5, and then the same with 10. And we follow along for that. But the idea is to collect all of these. So that's just fun, instantaneous items that you get. Then if you work your way up on the other side of this, it kind of gives you all the information and details you can get. If you work your way up 15, you get that cool glow in the dark ball. It's hard to do this backwards. Right there it is. And then 24 items after that. And then you keep going and going and going, all the different prizes that you can get, including Amazon gift cards. Just so cool. This is our largest fundraiser for H.L. Johnson through the year. So we need you to participate. If every student just went on and registered people, 10 supporters, and sent it to 10 supporters, it would mean a ton to us. It's a big deal. And, I'm leveling up this year. So I do have goals. Last year we raised $30,000, around $30,000. 40,000. That's why I wasn't sure. Okay, $40,000. And we're leveling up and I want to double it. So what's the magic number I want? $80,000. PTO is ready to be like, what are you talking about? But we can do it. We can do it. Last year, if we did 40,000, we didn't push that hard. This year, we're going to level it up on all of our fundraising. And it really does have great gifts in here. This is all my Christmas gifts that we order through this. Even last year, we had 2 hurricanes, knock on wood. Hopefully, we don't have those again. And we still got all of these gifts right before Christmas. So you can give all these things as Christmas gifts. It's really cool. Cheesecake, all the different food items, and then lots and lots of things like Jermith was saying, the taco, the food items that you can get. And all of this is in that envelope that you will get. Oh, here's the wrapping paper. That's my favorite part because you need wrapping paper, right? And so all of that is in here and gives you all the information. But this is our largest one, perfect for Christmas gifts. Some of them can be shipped to other people's homes, but the food items cannot be. I know that stinks, but at the same time, trust me, you want the cookie dough. All of the cookie dough, you want this, get it. It's easy. I'm not a person who cooks ever. If you get cookies, it's probably because of this fundraiser from me. And it's because it's really easy. I just preheat the oven. I throw them in. I get them out. I put them on a plate. I don't have to do much or mix anything, but it is really, really, really good. Also, their cinnamon rolls are really good. I can say I've had those as well. And I believe they have chocolate covered pretzels in here. Those are really good also. So those are just some things that I buy. Anything I miss on Cherrydale?
Picking up orders, I would like for everybody to like coordinate with all their family members, because when everybody's picking up, some things get missed because they don't know if grandma or grandpa ordered something for their child, and they're like, oh, we didn't know. So make sure you coordinate with everybody that is ordering in order for them to know, okay, this is what I ordered, so you can pick it up and not stay here, because we have one day to have everything out because we don't want anything to spoil. So it's a major thing when all the food stuff and all the food items and everything else is left here, that we have to find space to put them in. So please coordinate with all your family members.
And we also take online orders. We'll take cash and checks, but the checks need to be made payable to H.L. Johnson PTO, not to the fundraiser, not to Cherrydale.
All right, so I'm just going to clarify. Cash, check, online. If you're doing a check, HLJ PTO, and there's going to be a day. We're going to get the information out once we have the day, once all orders are in, that any perishable items have to be picked up from a time frame. It's usually like 3 to 6 or 6 to 8, depending on the time. They come in and they pick it up on that date. So we just need to make sure that they know who they're picking up for in their family that ordered perishable food items, correct?
The closing date or the end date for this is September 22nd. It starts September 2nd to September 22nd.
Oh,
so
it says it on the thing.
Yes. And also, if you are having any questions, emailing us at HLJ that's pretty much, or HLJ Jaguar PTO, that's pretty much where you can have all your answers, all your questions answered. You know, if you call the school, they'll pretty much tell you to email us. So just email us and we'll get all your answers, all your questions answered. Sorry, can't talk today.
Perfect. So I will put that email up in just a moment. Just a reminder, all the food items you will probably need to pick up. I believe it is all the food items. So that will be on a certain day. You'll get the information. It'll be in December, sometime in December. Just so, again, all this information is in the envelope that you will get. And like I said, I get to have all the fun. And so I thank you, PTO, for allowing me to have fun. So just real quick. Okay, so these are the cool keychains, just like this Moolah keychain that you will get based on how many items you sell. You get more keychains. And I have one right here. And I was just noticing, me and Jermith were together this a little bit earlier. And I was like, ooh, which one should I hope for? But I just saw Elf, my favorite movie.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I didn't realize that was one of them. I was going to go with Spirit because she kind of has eyelashes, and you know I love eyelashes.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for Elf. I'm going to open it. Should I open it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Elf. Let's see. Come on. Oh, let's see what I got. Oh, I didn't get Elf. I got Bucky. Oh my God. Pretty cool. Bucky, so cool. We all love Bucky's. There's not one close enough, which is probably a good thing. That's where I would buy all the Christmas presents if it wasn't for Cherrydale. Now I'm buying all my Christmas presents at Cherrydale. So very cool. But the kids get that. It's exciting because they get to open them together in their homeroom when you sell items and then you fill out those cards. Again, I believe I just put these everywhere. I'm so sorry. After 10 items, then we track it after that for you. But after 10 items, we will be tracking and making sure that you get your bowls, which is very super fun. This is all the different bowls that you get that are on this picture. So very cool. Bucky, super fun. I'm still excited about that one. But it's just a good time. And you know what I love about this? You know, I think the goat is Jordan, and it's actually Jordan on this bowls. It is not Look at that. Yeah. You know, they say there's a new GOAT with LeBron, but nope, Jordan for me. We're going to get
We
back.
have hours. I don't know if you want us to open hours as well.
Yes, I will see if I can get off this
I'm
screen.
gonna trade you if I get the
Right. See.
Ooh, I got Jordan.
Who did I get? Who is this?
Who's this?
You got
Moo
Moo
Craft.
Cow.
Moo Cow, okay.
And who did you get?
I got Taki. I
Ooh.
don't know who likes the Takis, but it's on me.
Moo
What'd you get, Doctor?
Chris, I got the help. Dr. Mono, here comes the help for you. I got it.
So fun. See how fun that
Just
was?
running to you now, probably.
Look how fun that was. So your kids get to do that. It really is a good time. And then you put them on the backpacks and it just shows how much you support the school with this fundraiser. Again, it's our largest fundraiser. It is from September 2nd through the 22nd. We really need all hands on deck for this. It does so much for us, and just we really appreciate it. And again, we're leveling up with $80,000. We can do it. We can do anything we put our minds to. Just for real, for real.
I have the stuff, so
Right.
we only have to do 40,000, guys.
All right, I'm going to go through a few more things. Not as fun, but just as important. And so again, Cherrydale, it's up, it's running. Thank you so much. Again, PTO families, you all, because of you, we get to do these things. So I thank you. And we want to have lots of different student incentives. We want to have gifts for our teachers and staff. We want to have the best recess toys. I want to have the most hands-on curriculum resources that, just unfortunately, there's not funding for unless we do these types of things. And so I really, really appreciate it. Also, we are looking to, the Cheeky Hut is not there anymore. And we are looking to, start fundraising for that. So depending on what we do, how much we get, all of this helps in so many different ways. So thank you again so much for supporting HL Johnson. And with that being said, hljpto.org is HL Johnson PTO's newest website. So you can get all of this information in one place, one click. We do have something coming up. It's called UFO Fridays. It is we're uniform. It means uniform optional, and it is a fundraiser also. So if you want to check that out, as well as our Green Day is coming up. It's the first Thursday of every month where you wear your green clothing, your green team shirt, or a green Jaguar shirt, or a polo shirt. It's still dress code on Green Days. And then you bring in your recyclables, which PTO sent home a flyer, tells you all about that. But again, you can go to their new website and get all that information. We also have Penalty Box coming, and Just Poppin' Friday is this Friday, correct, ladies? I think it is. I'm pretty sure.
Fifth grade.
Oh, yes. And this one goes directly to fifth grade. So we need fifth grade parent volunteers, please, if you can help us. All the money raised for Just Poppin' Friday this Friday goes to our fifth grade team. So we need those fifth grade parent volunteers. And if you need that information, again, PTO can help you to register to be a volunteer. And then please volunteer. We want you here as much as possible. We do have cafeteria volunteering every single day, but Just Poppin' Fridays, Penalty Box, and Green Day, we need volunteers. So thank you so much for supporting us again. Anything I need to say on those?
For popcorn, it's $2 a bag this year, and they can prepay up until Thursday morning.
Excellent. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
So you can prepay through Thursday morning, and it all goes to fifth grade this month. So thank you so much for supporting our fifth grade team.
And you are leaving that prepaid open each time before Thursday, or just this one?
We'll probably open it back up for next month and possibly for October as well. But it'll close right before the actual day so that we can pull the rosters and make sure all the kids get their popcorn. Do you want to tell us?
Also, yes, a lot of people have been asking about Penalty Box. It is shaved ice, and we're going to be using them instead of Rita's for now. We're going to see how it goes. And we will always have a dye-free option with Penalty Box because they have a lot more options. So we've decided to give them a try.
They'll stay at $3 also.
Yes. 2 options. One will always be dye free. First Friday of every month.
I wasn't talking. Love it. Thank you. School safety is everyone's responsibility. It's number one. If a school isn't safe, you can't learn, is how I feel about it. And so it's everyone's responsibility, and it must be our number one priority in all Florida schools, but especially H.L. Johnson. If you see something, please say something so we can do something. Sometimes you may see something, and I'd rather have a false alarm than a true emergency. So please help us keep our schools safe. We have lots of different things in place. We have all of our doors and gates when it's arrival and dismissal that do have adults at it. But if you see anything that should not be open, please let us know if you see that. But we, again, do our walks, our safety and security walks every single morning, every single afternoon, and throughout the day. Officer Brown is also here all day long, a part of our team, and we appreciate her. But school safety is everyone's responsibility. So please help us be the safest place, and because all of our children are here. Again, at H.L. Johnson, we want you here in attendance on time in HLJ dress code, unless it's UFO day and you have participated with our PTO. And we live by pause, where we practice respect, act responsibly, work together, and make smart choices. And you are not seeing my presentation. Here it is. Attendance does matter. We want your child here every day. Early dismissal, being late, that is missing instructional time. Our instructional time is 8 o'clock in the morning to 2:05. We want your child sitting in their desk ready to go at 8 a.m. That is when class starts. So we understand that sometimes you get sick and there are emergencies, but we want your child here all the time. Early dismissal does mess around with our instructional time, and I just feel like, please be here. You have the calendar. Do your best. I know there are moments and there are reasons, but again, we want your child here to be with us every single day. Talking about that, our progress monitoring begins tomorrow for 5th grade. But this week we have 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. But tomorrow is 5th grade. PM1. What does that stand for? It stands for progress monitoring. And that is the state of Florida's progress monitoring test is throughout the entire state for reading and math in grades K through 5. Students have 3 progress monitoring tests each year. PM1 is at the beginning, PM2 is in the middle, and PM3 is at the end. PM1 is a baseline. But with that being said, so here, I got to get on the screen for this one. I feel like I want you to know that, yes, it's a baseline, but your child still needs to do their best and give their best effort, because if they do not do that, they will not have the opportunity maybe to be on grade level. So yes, they may have just started school. They've only been in kindergarten maybe 2 weeks. So in 5th grade actually takes it tomorrow. So let's talk about 5th grade. They've only been in school 11 days and we're taking PM1. So they're being tested on 5th grade standards, but they still need to do their best. If they do not do their best, and if they do not give their effort for this assessment, they may never get questions that are on grade level. So they have to come out of the gate doing their best and trying to answer the questions correctly. So that way PM2, they start at the level that a little bit higher level based on the questions on PM1 that they answer correctly. And then PM3 even, and then again, starting hopefully at a harder level. The idea is to get the hardest questions possible so we can see your strengths and weaknesses. And it also helps our teachers understand their current strengths and where they need support. So it's really important that they give their best effort, even though they've only been in 5th grade. Tomorrow will be the 12th day. Learning gains are measured actually from the previous year PM3 to this year's PM3 for everyone, obviously, except for kindergarten. So that's how learning gains are gathered and given, I guess is how you want to say it. So previous year PM3 compared to this year's PM3, the growth in that area, you'll get more information on that. Scores are not for accountability. For PM1, the results aren't for final grades. Instead, they guide us instructionally. So they guide our teachers, and then knowing your strengths, and then getting in those small groups where your teacher is with 3 students or one-on-one even sometimes, where they really focus and are very intentional about filling those gaps where maybe they're a little behind, or enriching in order to get them to that next level. Maybe they already know everything in 5th grade because they're that smart. And so now we want to enrich what they know and ensure they get that learning gain. And so we are going to push them from where they are to hopefully a year's worth of learning gains by PM3. Growth is what matters. That's the most important thing here. But again, we still want you to do your best on PM1 because like I said, if you do not do your best, you may never get grade level questions. And so we need to put our best effort and do our best. Yes, if it's very, very hard, that is probably a good sign. It means you're being challenged and we want you to be challenged. And we want to make sure that we know your strengths and our areas of support as teachers in this school. And then you do get reports right away. If you want your report, you can get it on the family portal or your student dashboard in their Palm Beach County portal. You can get it 2 different ways, but we will also send out the reports in a few days and you'll get a goal getter sheet from iReady and PMs from the previous year PMs to ensure that you know what a learning gain is for your child and how to get your child to the next level. Because again, this is a school-home partnership and we believe in that. Did I miss anything from that, Mrs. Agadello or PTO, since you guys all have that experience?
Nope, basically that's it. Just remember a healthy breakfast. And if you don't have a healthy breakfast, then you can come to school and get that from 7:30 to 8 as well. But it's just about being focused, good night's rest, good breakfast, and just not getting the students anxious for it.
Yep, do the best you can. That's their job. Do the best you can and try as hard as possible. And thank you. Yes. And breakfast is super important on test days. You need food for your brain to work properly, and we want you to eat. If you are running short on time, we'd rather you be on time. You have free breakfast here at H.L. Johnson, and every student is welcome to have that. Save the date. We have 2 things coming up. This Wednesday is our first SAC meeting, School Advisory Council. That's where you'll hear all about our school improvement goals and our school improvement plan, as well as our bylaws and Sunshine State Law. These meetings are public, so everyone welcome to our School Advisory Council meetings. But again, that's school improvement goals. You'll also see us in person and we'll be able to answer any questions you have. And then we have Curriculum Night coming September 3rd, which is next week, not this week, next Wednesday. Elementary nights are Wednesday nights and afternoons when we should have our meetings. So those are why we have our School Advisory Council on Wednesday, and that's why we have our Curriculum Night on Wednesday. So we want to make sure that in case you have a child in middle school or high school, we don't conflict with those days. So that's why our days are Wednesdays, and more information to come from your child's teacher on Class Dojo. So make sure that you are paying attention to Class Dojo, please. Anything I need to add to Curriculum Night, ladies? We hope to see you. We want to see you. This fundraiser ends this Friday. So cool. I get pizza. I am a pizza person once a week, usually on Friday nights, because I'm tired and I can't cook. But you get nifty 50 off 18 online orders. So that ends this Friday. Make sure to get your papers in. I have the cards here as well, but make sure you do that. That's our first fundraiser. It's fun because why not? You get 50% off 18 online orders. I will probably order Papa John's 18 times this school year. So that will more than likely happen for me. And then as always, stay connected to H.L. Johnson. The most important are those agendas, those yellow folders, and Class Dojo. Communicate with the teacher. The teacher is the first line of asking a question because they are with your child for the most amount of time throughout the day. Although if you need anything whatsoever, PTO, Mrs. Agadello, and I are all here for you. And we want to help you in whatever way, because again, this is a huge partnership. We're here for you and we want to help you. And we don't want you to ever feel like you're alone in this, because you are not. We are in this together. So just reminding, any comments? I don't see any. Do you guys see any comments? Nope, I don't see any.
No comments or messages across the board, so I think we're okay.
Anyone want to add anything that I may have missed?
Yes, for the Papa John's fundraiser, the cards are $15 in cash only. Just want to make sure we get that there because we had some confusion, so I just wanted to clear it up. Cards are $15. Our school gets $10 back, but it is $15 for the card.
And the cards will come in 2 weeks.
2 weeks after the fundraiser closes, that's when everybody will get the shipment. And
Perfect. Any other updates, ladies?
No, there is a few prices and a few things from Papa John's that if they sell like 3 or 5 cards, they get like a pen. If they sell like 20, they can get like extra discounts and a little string backpack. So there's a few prices like that. We did post it on the Facebook PTO, so like they can see it over there, but it comes from Papa John's. So like we'll make sure to get that to the kids, but it'll happen in like 2 weeks after the fundraiser ends this Friday.
And if anyone sells even 1 card, we'll be giving ice pops as a treat for them.
Excellent. I do see one comment that I'm gonna answer just real quick. Is that okay? So I have someone asking, I may have missed it earlier, but how many days of testing is PM1? So depending on what grade you're in, but you have definitely reading and math is our PM1, and then science diagnostic if you're in 5th grade. Am I correct, Ms. Agudello? So no matter what, you'll have math and reading, but science diagnostic is a 3rd assessment that is happening in 5th grade.
That's correct.
I'd just like to wait a minute in case anybody else has anything else. $15 Papa John cards. You get prizes if you sell one. You get your child gets a popsicle. We love ice pops around here. But then draw a bag or a pen, which is always useful.
Free breadsticks is a prize. That's nice.
Yeah, if they sell like 6 of 12, they get free breast sticks. Then they get a lanyard or a bowl. They can also get a little backpack, and they can, if they sell 30 or more, they can get a T-shirt.
Love a free T-shirt.
Nice.
All right. I feel like, thank you so much. We have another one coming up September 10th. Correct, ladies?
Yes.
September 10th is our next one. That is our next live, because remember, we're leveling up this year. And one of the ways is with communication. So September 10th is right before our clubs go up. And clubs are a big deal at H.L. Johnson. So we want to make sure that you get that information. And then to talk about Cherrydale probably a little bit more and go over our goal getters, because by that time, many of us have already taken our PM1 and in reading and math. So we want to make sure that you have your goal getters. And the next few days, like I said, we do have our SAC, and then we have curriculum night next week. So we just want to ensure that you get all that information. And Cherrydale, our largest fundraiser, is starting September 2nd through the 22nd, and Papa John's ends this Friday. And of course, we have our safety patrols who are going to DC in January, and they just received their coupon books. So you'll be seeing information coming out on that, but that goes directly to whichever safety patrol sells it to you, gets credit for that based on for their trip. So just please be on the lookout for those. Really important to help families and help us. And again, thank you so much. All of this truly goes to student incentives, to teacher resources that are above and beyond. But we all are about hands-on kinesthetic learning. We really believe in that. We're also a STEAM school or a green school of excellence. And we want to ensure that we are providing farm to cafe experience, as well as lots of STEAM activities, because that's a part of our fine arts. And recess toys are my number one. I love recess, and we are a school that really believes in that. So thank you for all of your support. Thank you for being here every single day. Thank you for staying connected. And we are so happy that you are part of this community with us. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. No music. We don't want to get any copyright. There's always Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye. Good night.